Hello YouTubers, once again this is Devon. You know my YouTube name KAMAZINE and best known as Mecca. Today I have a special guest. Her name is Shayla and we will be talking about some very key things about what's going on in our community and how to prevent it. Prevent it. Prevent it. I'm going to have multiple things coming up. Prevent, okay? So we will be talking about AIDS, something that is very crucial, something that I would like everybody to pay attention to because this can actually, save your life and somebody else's life if you pay attention to this and use it in your everyday life. So what I would personally would like to know, what is AIDS and HIV?
Well, HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, which means it's a virus that just weakens your immune system. Okay, AIDS is when HIV develops into, what HIV develops into. So AIDS and HIV is different. Okay, AIDS is more so the final stage of HIV.
And as people know that is, like she said, that is very crucial. It's something that you do not want to experience, and I pray that nobody does get that because it's not a laughing matter. This is something that you're stuck with for the rest of your life or possibly die from it. And this video is going to explain a little bit more things about it, and later on after this video I would like you to put some comments in what we will discuss about it with you in the comments below. We'll go back and forth or talk about it in our part 2 episode because this is just basic. Shayla did something very pleasant at our church, at Shayla Baptist Church, and it was something called the Sister Program, and I would like you to explain more about that.
Sure. The Sister Program stands for Sisters Informing Sisters on Information on Topics about AIDS. And in that class, what we do basically is teach you HIV 101, what it is, how you get it, how you pass it, how you prevent it, and then also gets into proper condom use, how to put on a condom, how to take it off correctly, how to make it fun, of course, how to put a condom on with your mouth, all that good stuff, just to kind of, enhance the move, so it's not like, oh, we got to put on a condom. It doesn't have to break up the flow, basically, because we have flavored lubricants and flavored condoms, and later videos I'll bring all that and have great fun, stuff like
Viewer
that.
discretion advised.
It's absolute no rated R stuff, but it's a serious matter, but it doesn't have to be a burden on you to enjoy it. So the Sister Program is geared towards that. Also, we do gender roles and relationships, because a lot of times the men will feel like they're the big dogs and they bring home the bacon, so you got to do what I tell you to do, and a lot of women are like, oh, well, okay, but we like, nah, it's time for women to find their voice and say, you know what, I'm part of this relationship too, and this is how I feel about it. So it's a great program. If you're interested, leave a comment and we can get it to you. Absolutely.
That is true.
Yes.
And like I said before, it's at our church. That is Shayla Baptist Church, Norwalk, Connecticut, on 68 Van Zandt Street, Norwalk, Connecticut, 06855. Pastor Napoleon Harris. So, a question that, like I said, I have to ask you, Shayla, is what can you do to avoid it?
Okay, well, if it's okay, I first want to tell how it's transmitted, because it's very important to know.
I'm a guy. You seen that? I went straight for it.
Right.
Didn't want to get to the start of it.
Gotta get to the meat. But basically, any kind of sex, vaginal, oral, anal sex, you can definitely pass it that way. Any type of needle use, even homemade tattoos, you just pull out the needle real quick, da-da-da-da. Oh, come here, let me hit you up too, da-da-da-da. That's a no-no. You can pass that blood. If it's infected, you can get it that way. Also, needles at the doctor, or if you're a drug user, you can pass it that way as well. Also, from mother to child, if she's pregnant, or if she's breastfeeding, because it's found in breast milk as well. So to get to your question now, how you can prevent this?
Stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Is the biggest way, of course, is to abstain from sex, because that's the biggest way to pass it. But you know, everyone doesn't like to hear that one, of course.
No sex.
Right. No sex in the champagne room. But it's serious though. No
Why?
sex is the safest way. But then, of course, you have condom use. You want to use a latex condom every time you have sex. Every single time. Latex. Not sheepskin, not lambskin condoms. Because those condoms have pores and semen can go right through that, and we don't need all that.
Time out.
Yeah.
Lamb.
Lambskin. Yes.
For those who know what lambskin is, stay away from it.
Yes.
Simple as that. That face that I'm making now,
Yeah.
you disgust me. Ew.
Yes.
Latex, alright?
Latex.
Latex.
Yes. Every time. Even for oral sex and anal sex. For oral sex, it's called a dental dam. It kind of looks like saran wrap. And you know what? We'll save that for the advanced video. Yeah. But definitely use a condom every time you have sex. You want to know your status. Get tested every 6 months just to keep up. And, you know, limit your partners. Because, you know, the more people you have sex with, that, you know,
Higher chance.
the higher chance of the risk of you catching it.
There may be one person out of that crew that you
Yeah. Mhm.
don't think has it, but they do. Please, if you're trying to have sex and you know you're getting really intimate and you decide you want to have unsafe sex and something happens, you are held responsible.
Absolutely.
Your family should know. If you have it, please let your family know and talk to somebody about it. It's best to let it out, and then instead of holding it in, it can eat you out
Yeah.
a lot. But what we're trying to say is, you know, but be aware of what's out there.
Yeah.
Be protected. Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah.
And as a lady, you know, we don't want to, you know, force her to do what she wants to do. And there may be some females that want to force a guy to do it too.
Right.
Don't feel pressured
Yeah. Yes.
because you don't know what's going to happen. Always be mindful and just think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is your life. Don't follow what's going out there in the media. Think it's cool to do this, cool to do that, or your friends tell you this. So we just want people to know that we're trying to make a change in our community. And right now, it's in North Connecticut, and we would like to spread this word and the good news around to everybody to let them know that we are out there, we are trying to make a change, and we are listening. There's a lot of special guests that's out there that would like to be on the channel and like to talk to you and let you know what's going on. So Shayla, you know, she's under construction on her YouTube channel, which will be posted again. We will update it, and we'll definitely put it out there. Hey, check her out. She'll have videos. If not, you can post some comments on her Facebook, Twitter, whatever page it may be. You know, we would like to keep helping you. I just would like to say, I thank you for taking the time to watch the videos. And each time you keep viewing, it's inspiring me to do more. I want people to know that I am here to help. We are here to help.
Yeah.
Everybody's here to help. And yeah, you gotta understand, it takes a lot to do this stuff because there's people out there who will criticize you.
Mhm.
But I'm not worried about them because you may need to hear this.
Right.
Or, you know, somebody else need to hear it, and you can just pass it along.